So when I got home, this was waiting for me from Book Vault. So I thought I would unbox it on camera for the first time. There should be a hardback copy of Rainbow Puzzle, my new book, which is on Kickstarter at the moment, and a paperback copy of ABC with Me. And I put my new book on the front, so it says from the author of Rainbow Puzzle, because I'm really trying to push that book. I think it's my best book so far. But I love this one as a song, and I've also used Luna, the final page of Rainbow Puzzle. I've used the illustration from that for QRS, you're the best. It used to be a trophy. Eventually I want to have Luna on every page, so Luna clapping, then Luna beating her chest. I don't know what I'll do for the Can You Spy bit with Luna. I'm thinking about her looking through a telescope or something for it. Count to 10, I want to use the lions from a future book, Luna and the Lion, if I ever get around to that one. Smile with Glee, I want to have Luna smiling. I've already got her there for You're the Best. I've got Wave at Me, so instead of Point at Me, I've now got Wave at Me, because it's a bit inappropriate to get all the kids to point. You're not really meant to point, are you? I've still got You're a T-Rex, and then I was going to have Luna in a dinosaur costume, roaring like a dinosaur, like a T-Rex. And then Go to Bed, I've got Luna from Raindrop Puddle there. So I was really worried about how the cover was going to turn out, because the bleed on the cover seemed really odd. So I thought it was going to cut loads off or have a big border around it, but it's actually come out perfectly. I was worried about blue, like the blue on blue, because we got the colours of the Rubik's Cube here. That's why it's got white, because it's the... Where's a cube? Because a cube is white... No, where are we? Red and orange. So it's red opposite orange, yellow opposite white, and green opposite blue. So I wanted those pairs of colours, but the problem is we've got a kind of teal blue background. So I'm tempted to make it a purple background. There is a purple background option, because there's no purple in my version of the rainbow, because there's no purple on a cube, basically. So that looks good. And then the back has come out really well, like that. I can't believe I've got a hardcover copy of my own book, and this is what people will receive if they back it on Kickstarter. And then I've got an actual spine. I haven't had a spine on any of my books since I got one printed with Lulu or something, maybe. I think I accidentally had a spine on one, but then that's never happened again. So that's cool. Let's check the page quality. So there's nothing here. So that page should be that page. So it just has a blank white page. I did have a video chat with them, and they said that can be whatever pattern I want, but then that first page will be that bit there. That's quite annoying to just open it and it's completely blank, because that could be something, like the colours of a Rubik's Cube, or at least that page could open up onto that. Then I've got my other books by me and a dedication to my children and the copyright, who the book belongs to if your children want to write their name in here. Wow, look at that. So this didn't used to exist. I know I wrote it and I've seen the illustrations the whole way along and everything, but having a printed... look at that, it makes the hardback sound as well. Having a printed hardback colourful copy of my own book. That's so cool, isn't it? On the wishing wheel at the village fair, Luna could see everything there. And the balloon has come out properly orange. On my computer it kind of looked red, but I wanted all of the colours of the Rubik's Cube on here, and the hidden parrot from later in the story, and then a hidden lion from a future story. So you've got a lot of red at the fair, then the orange balloon, because red is opposite orange, white clouds, and the kind of yellow of the lion and the counter there. So that's white and yellow. And then green and blue, you got the green trees and the blue sky. You've also got the yellow on the Ferris wheel, like here. Although we've got it a wishing wheel here, because the story ends with Luna's wish coming true. So I wanted to call back to the fact that she started on a wishing wheel. The coconut shy caught her eye. She asked her dad if she could give it a try. Then we've got spot illustrations. So we start with two full page illustrations, because I wanted to start off with a big pop of colour and, full page colourful illustrations. Then we go through a series of spot illustrations, sort of, although they cover more than I was expecting. Her first throw went too low and her second attempt went wide, so she shuffled slightly to one side. Hoping third time's a charm, she swung her arm. I like that one. Okay. And with a satisfying thud, a coconut fell in the mud. And I've done the text slightly different for thud and mud and rainbow here. I really like these kind of movement lines, hitting the coconut and then boom, the coconut hitting and splatting. What Luna had won she didn't yet know, but the colours resembled a rainbow. She could see red like a parrot's wing and orange like carrots in spring. So I wanted the kind of image of her looking in the bag and then what I'm comparing the colours to kind of coming out of the bag as visualizations. So this is kind of like a thought cloud. Grassy green and sky blue. I really wanted a way of it saying green on the green grass and blue in the sky. But when I got somebody to read the book to me, they said sky blue and grassy green. And I just didn't want it to be confusing. So then they suggested that the sky blue could be in a reflection in a puddle or a river or something. But I just wanted to keep it simple with just 50% green, 50% blue. So I think we're just going to keep it like this. Sunshine yellow and white as the moon. And then moon refers back to Luna and the moon, as in this one, Luna and the moon. So I wanted to get the moon in there. But I kind of wanted the puddle idea for this because of Raindrop Puddle. So Raindrop Puddle was my last book. So I wanted a puddle, but then it's kind of a sunny day, like it's sunshine, because we've got sunshine yellow here and white as the moon. But then if it's sunny and a puddle, then you would have a rainbow. So maybe it should be a puddle. I don't know. I think we just stick with this one. The cube got mixed up the more that she played, and she soon lost track of the move she had made. She tried twisting and turning it, looking for luck, but try as she might, she always got stuck. And I like the speed lines here, or like the movement lines as she's turning the cube. I kind of wanted the comic book style, which we get onto later on, where we've got the speech bubbles. Like this is quite comic booky here. She tried to take it apart, but she knew that wasn't so smart. She tried a magic spell, but that didn't go very well. She needed someone who could understand to help and give her a hand. Her best friend offered to be her guide and told her, "First, you need to solve one side." "It's too tough," Luna shouted. "I think I've had enough." "Try not to worry," Tilly said with a smile. "There's no need to hurry. It may take a while." So we've got this is what I really like, where you've got a full page, like a full colour page, next to a spot illustration. So here, this kind of works as a full page, because you've got the brushed colour around here, and then it goes to a spot illustration. That's kind of a bit like a spot illustration, and then a full page one there. There you've got the full colour there, and then the spot there. This is really what I wanted. Now she knew that it wasn't a race, the pieces slowly fell into place. Her wish to solve it had come true, with the cube now looking as good as new. So we've got the wish here, referring back to the wishing wheel. I know potentially nobody will recognise that, but personally I think it just ties the story up nicely. Then we got the quiz. Nothing has fallen off the page there. I was worried about the bleed for this. Spot the difference. The answers to the quiz, the answers to the spot the difference. Some facts about the Rubik's Cube. So the first Rubik's Cube record is 22.95 seconds. Some jokes. Why was the Rubik's Cube late for an appointment? It got the time mixed up, because you mix up a cube. Then here I've now put a can you spot page. So I've got 3 kind of zoomed in things from the book, so the kids can go back and find those things. So that fills that page. And then here the other books by this author. And then just asking that you leave a review. And then I guess they've got more blank pages. That's frustrating, because these could be filled with something. Their own barcode thing. And then another blank here. That's an annoying amount of blank pages, isn't it? Because it has to be 30 pages, they say. But this is more than 30 pages with all of their blank pages. Wow. My own book. hardcover. I can imagine that on the shelves in supermarkets and the library. Get my barcode down here. A story about overcoming problems after Luna wins a colourful prize at the village fair. Nice. And what I want to do on school visits is get somebody to mix up the cube. So let's imagine a kid has mixed up the cube in a paper bag. So I won't be able to see how they're mixing it up. But let's just say they're going to mix it up like this because of some magic that happens. So then, well, they're going to mix up 2 cubes. So one of them I'll just solve, and the other one I will show them that it's already solved because it matches this cube here. That all matches. They'll be amazed by that. Then I say that Luna has learned how to solve the cube. So now she knew that it wasn't a race. The pieces slowly fell into place. And then we give the cube to Luna. So the pieces are now slowly falling into place. Her wish to solve it had come true, with the cube now looking as good as new. And then I'll just solve the other cube that they mix up. There will be 2 cubes in the routine, but that's just a little look at how it could work out. So how big is it compared to, it should be the same size, but yeah, it's roughly the same size as the paperback. Wow, okay, that's enough of that. I'm really impressed with that. I'm really happy with, I need to do all of my books as hardcover, don't I? It's just so much better. More expensive, like twice as expensive, if not more, but definitely worth it, I think. So you can get a copy on Kickstarter at the moment. So let me know what you think. And if you want a copy, then until the end of October, you can get it from Kickstarter. After that, you may have to get in touch with me and I'll figure it out. Or I'll find a way of putting the hardcover on Amazon. Or it will just be an exclusive for Kickstarter and you'll only be able to get the paperback on Amazon. But I'm really happy with that.